righteous protection.
God does not exist. Absolutely not. I mean, how dare I believe in a divine creator that created everything that we know? How dare I believe that? What's more acceptable and provable, what can be proven, is that, a bazillion years ago, there was some gases floating around. Now, where those gases came from and, how they was created ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about, you know. But these gases, they got together and mixed with one another and pow bang boom. There was like some moisture created in an asteroid that landed on a planet, but where'd the planet come from? No, wait a minute. There was an asteroid that crashed to another asteroid that was sucked into a black hole, and the black hole spit it back out and something or another. Man, come on, man. All right. Clearly, uh, I'm no Big Bang expert. I don't claim to be. I don't want to be. I don't need to be. Everybody knows the pretty much the gist of that belief, and many people accept it as fact. Why? How can you prove it? How do you prove? How can you prove that? Come on, man. Y'all believe that. Now, I believe in God, but y'all call me stupid and ignorant and all types of stuff. And I see it a lot because I go to different sites or forums and stuff from day to day, and I read a lot of discussions from believers and non-believers, and a lot of the stuff I see these non-believers say is rude. Seriously, I'm not saying that believers are the nicest people in the world, because there's plenty to get on there and are ignorant and rude and talk out the side of their head. But man, the majority of what I see is these believers. They call us stupid and ignorant for believing in God, and uneducated and all types of stuff. And what's funny is, I can tell, and it's easy to see by the words they use and the way they try to word things. They try to make themselves look, so extra, super, over intelligent, and we so stupid and retarded because we believe in God, and we're ignorant, we're idiots, we're fools. Yeah, come on, man. Miss me with all of that. You believe in a theory. I still call it a theory. I don't care how you say it's scientifically proven. Miss me with all that. You believe in a theory that's going to take you 6 weeks to explain. I believe in a divine creator, God. Pow. That's it. The simple will confound the wise, right? There it is. Cut and dry. It just bothers me. I'm not one to step on people's opinion. Everybody is entitled to what they believe. That's their choice. But if I accept your opinion, when I accept that, I accept you for your opinion. And I'm not mean disrespectful. Don't be mean disrespectful to me when I share my opinion. You can't expect me to accept you and your beliefs and respect you and your beliefs when you don't give me the same courtesy. It doesn't work like that. You want to believe in a bunch of gases that appear from nowhere for some crazy reason and all of that? Cool. I believe in God. Period. What's funny to me is they be like, "Oh, prove God exists." Nah, player. Prove he doesn't. All right. There is way more proof that he does than he doesn't. And I ain't trying to get into no, discussion, big, long, drawn out. Would it be really an argument? It wouldn't be a discussion, because it wouldn't make it 2 lines before, somebody tries to put their opinion over another person's opinion. That's an argument. That's no longer a discussion. But come on, man. I don't have to prove to you he exists. I say he exists. I believe he exists. That's that. You trying to disprove, with all your science and okay, that's fine. You want to believe? Any of y'all watch Ancient Aliens? Come on, the History Channel. What's my dude's name? He's always got the crazy hair standing up. Y'all know what I'm talking about if y'all watch it. Like Stopolis, something like that. Anyway, this dude said we came from aliens. Now that's acceptable in science. He can sit down at a round table discussion with scientists and give his theory of we came from aliens, and people listen, and that's accepted and respected. Really? But I say I believe in God and the divine creator, and I'm crazy? Okay. All right. People believe we came from bacteria or we came from tadpoles and apes, and wow. It's so easy to believe 1,000 other things, and that's acceptable. But as soon as I say God, as soon as I bring up Jesus, oh man, I'm crazy. So it's evident. That's nothing that people don't believe in God. That's the fact they don't want to accept it. That's their God given right. Because he gave us free will. You know, when I try to share my testimony, I don't want to get into an argument with somebody. I just tell you who I am, what I'm about, if you want to listen. I'm not going to sit there and try to, witness and share my testimony with somebody who was just going to try to stop me every sentence and pick apart and pick through this sentence and that sentence and this. If y'all encounter people like that, just let it go. Just walk off. It took me a while and a lot of, conversation with God that he had to really sit me down and tighten me up. And, he told me, look, son, not everybody's going to want to hear what you got to say. Because I was, gung-ho, rah-rah, let the world know. You know how you get after you get saved, man. You just want to tell everybody. You don't care if they want to hear it or not. But with time, and with time spent with God comes wisdom. And he told me, he said, son, everybody's not going to want to hear what you got to say. You don't focus on the ones that don't want to hear it. You focus on the ones that want to hear it and need to hear it. So, we have to discern a lot of times, and we have to be close to the Lord and stay close to him to, be able to know who and when, what and where. So if you witnessing to somebody giving your testimony and they trying to pick it apart and argue with you, just let it. Say, hey, I love you, God loves you, be blessed, have a great day, and leave. Don't waste your time, because time is too precious and it's getting close to the end. Speaking of, if there is no God and all of this was created from gases and whatnot, is this world going to just go on forever? How does that work? I hadn't read that theory. Not that I'm interested to, because I know how it ends. It's in my owner's manual, my handbook, my guideline. I know how it ends. But yeah, I just wanted to say something about the God doesn't exist deal. Like I said, you believe differently than I believe. As long as you respect my belief and my opinion, I respect yours. So many people try to argue, and everybody wants to always have their opinion above everybody else. It doesn't work like that. That's not how it works, man. So, yes, I believe God created the heavens and the earth. No, I don't believe the earth is 10 bazillion years old. I'm sorry. I don't believe that. I hadn't really seen that in my book, so I kind of don't really believe that. But yeah, kind of hard to explain that to some people, especially. Another thing I find funny is like, carbon dating, science of how old something is. How that's true? That thing, you carbon date a rock, man. This rock is 500,000 years old, 2.5 million years old. Is it? How you know? How you know? You believe it. You have faith that machine is telling you. Just like yesterday in my post, I talked about, when you're in your car, you don't know how fast you're going. You believe that speedometer. You got faith in that speedometer. Same thing with your odometer. You don't really know how many miles is on your car, but you got faith that odometer tells you it's 230,000 miles on this car. You believe you got faith in that. So see, people got trust and belief in man-made things, but not the one that made man. Yeah. But that's how it is, man. I just wanted to to share my opinion on real quick with that, man. Definitely. And if I leave the comments open, if it gets to the point where people arguing and trying to, be rude, stuff like that, I delete that. Y'all know I ain't for that. Discussion, that's fine. But when you start, calling people names, start trying to put your opinion above everybody else, ain't nobody got time for that. So I don't mind good discussions, educated discussions, even when I know I don't agree with what the other person's talking about. I like to have conversation with people. That's how you learn stuff. It's how you learn about people. So I'm for that, but if it gets rude, disrespectful, then yeah, that'll get deleted. So you know what it is. Keep it real, live righteous.